Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is your February love and relationship reading. This reading it pertains to not only romance, it pertains to all connections that you have with other people in your life. So whoever you think about or whoever, whether it be one person in particular or there's a multitude of people in particular, this reading is pertaining to those energies. Okay? So we are in the season of Aquarius, Gemini, your fellow air sign. A lot of endings, some abrupt endings, and beginnings. The number 5 is very strong for you, Gemini. And I feel that the number 5 is connected to some imbalance within yourself when it comes to your connections and relationships with other people or with somebody very significant and close to you. Okay? There may be some of you who, when you look from the outside of you or when others see you, they may feel that your life is prosperous, that everything is good, right? But there is something here, Gemini, that you may have a skill of wearing a mask and hiding your true feelings. Because there is new beginnings here, there is a new chapter, there is passions, there is happiness, tranquility, there's peace here, courage, right? A daring type of nature, not being afraid to go after what you want. But there is something in regards to there's a someone or there's someone that, or maybe a group of people that you're dealing with where you may not feel wanted, or there's something that you desire, there's something that you want, like a deep desire, or there's something that you may feel embarrassed or feel uncomfortable uncovering and revealing to someone. And I feel that it has something to do either with your finances. Some of you all may be dealing with financial difficulties right now, and you may be afraid to voice that or to reveal that detail about yourself. If you want someone to open up to you in a relationship, Gemini, you also have to open up to them, right? There there's just a need to to reveal how you're truly feeling, because the overall energy, we have the 5 of Pentacles here, and none of these came out in the reverse. So if there may be those of you who are starting to unravel and are starting to unfold and to show your true selves, Gemini, in a relationship, and this person is opening you up in ways that you never thought you'd be able to open up to anyone. Okay, you're showing a true nature or true part of yourselves, your true colors, and is bringing out the best in you. This person is bringing out the best in you. Okay, so this is for those people who are in committed relationships or single. There is a person that you're with, or someone, if this is a friend or family member, um something has occurred where both of you guys are communicating and connecting, and there's a this goodness, this very, very bright energy that is finally showing through. Okay, There is a need to be courageous about showing yourselves, about learning what you've come out of and not allowing it to push you down or hide yourselves. Because with the Ten of Cups coming out for you all, Gemini, this is prosperity. This is ultimate happiness. This is emotional wellness. This is emotional wealth. This is happy family, happy home, happy friends, happy lifestyle, happy job, right? For those of you who have children, or you're pregnant, or you're, you know, maybe you feel kind of left out in that regard. Maybe you're feeling depressed. You know, you're going through these mood swings or mood changes during your pregnancy. Okay? Or you're afraid that, you know, for those, if this is for any of you, you may be afraid that something is going to repeat itself again in a relationship or in a connection. There is a need to let your walls down a little bit, Gemini, and show your true selves. The future isn't here yet, so why try to materialize it? Why create these negative thoughts on even positive thoughts? The future's not here yet. The best thing that you can do is to think of here and now. What are some things in your connections and relationships in your life that you need to work on here and now? You want your happiness? Work on that happiness here and now. Don't look at the past, at how things turned out, and hope for hope that things don't turn out bad in the future. You can't think that way. You have to understand what can I do now to bring peace and happiness? Because we have the Ace of Wands here. So again, it's that very, very positive energy for you guys. That passionate part of yourself where you just don't care about what people think. You just show yourselves. Not having a lack mindset, not having a impoverished mindset. This is a sense of taking off the mask and being one with yourself, right? When a fire is lit, light is shown, right? Light is, it pretty much envelops everything, and things that you didn't see in the dark are being seen, correct? So some of you all may be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So this fire, this spark, don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it, Gemini. This light that needs to be shown on you to show what truly is, to show what exists that you didn't really think existed there, things that need to be addressed, things that needs to be gotten rid of. You know, if this is a financial situation, Gemini, you may need to open up about it. Maybe go to financial counseling, or maybe ask for help. You know, it's okay to ask for help. There's no need to stress yourself out or be anxiety ridden when it comes to your finances, or when it comes to anything. Maybe it's your body image, maybe it's your health, maybe it's where you live. You know, some of you all may feel that you have to hide a certain part of yourselves. You know, maybe it's the way that you wear your hair. You don't want people to see a certain part of your face. You know, there's a certain way of being, Gemini, that it's run its course. It's old now. There is a need for you to come out. There's a need for you, if you want to manifest this family life or manifest this happy lifestyle with the Ten of Cups, this prosperity and success and abundance, you have to let your walls down. You have to recognize that success is not external to you. Success is within you. And then it is able to manifest from within you externally. Right? And then we have, so like I said, that wall that's been put up with this Nine of Wands here. Learn from your experiences. Don't allow your experiences to cause you to hide yourself or to be fearful of the future. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from the bad that's happened to you. Learn from your experiences. That's the key word, learn from your experiences. You need to learn from them, not cause them to control how you view the future. Okay? And then we have another 5 here, card number 5. And it's goblins. Again, not being afraid of the future in the sense of goblins are the darkest parts of ourselves that have manifested from the past, things that have been planted within us from the past that we may carry with us. And it's clouded our minds into believing that, okay, well, the future is going to hold this for me because that's what it held for me back then. That's not how it works, Gemini. Just because bad things happen, they're now in your past. That does not mean that you have the power to keep those things from bothering you or from manifesting in your future. Life is all about pros and cons. It's all about hardship and blessings and prosperity, right? So without the dark, and there is no light, and without the light there is no dark, Gemini. So you have to marry the two, right? So your sign for Gemini is the twins, or it's like two opposites coming together, right? So you don't have to be one or the other. You can marry them both, but you have to be open to both. So you can't hide the other and present the other one, or vice versa. You have to, in a relationship or in any connection that you have to show both parts of yourself. You have to be open to both. You have to be open to the darker parts of yourself and the lighter parts of yourself. You can't hide something that's bothering you and put something else in the forefront that's not true, right? You have to be willing to put both. You can be happy with your life but still have issues with your finances, or still have issues with your body image, but you have to open up about it, Gemini. And there may be a person here that you're with or that you're committed to and who loves you or who really cares about you that you need to open up to, right? So just be aware of what you need to do, Gemini, whether you're single or committed or dating casually. You have to open that door. You have the key to that door. If you want people to see you and to see how beautiful you are, you have to open that door, right? Open that door. And then we have the zebra, okay? Again, being seen. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and read this card off to you. It's that fire energy again. This is a fire element, which is very, very interesting, Gemini. So you may be dealing with a fire sign, or there is a spark within yourself that needs to be lit, right? So with the zebra card here, it says, you are eccentric and creative. You're a visionary. It says zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well-cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. Be prepared. Their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environmental or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. When you're in balance with this card, Gemini, you're worldly, enthusiastic, and fashion-forward. When you're out of balance, you're jaded, pouty, and vain. To bring into balance an epic adventure or art. So like I said, Gemini, there's a need for you guys to get out there. There's a need for the world to see who you truly are. If you guys are dating, or you're carrying this like feeling left out in the cold, or I'm never going to meet the right person, you need to let that go. Gemini, if you're single, and you're waiting for that person, you have to put yourself out there, right? Wear the clothes that you want to wear. Change your hairstyle, change your hair color, get a tattoo, get piercings, whatever it is that you guys want to do, that you've been afraid to do, and you've been afraid for the world to see, you have to let that fear go. Break out of that cage, Gemini, because then you have the absence card here. And you see how you have the horse on her chest. The horse is free. The horse represents freedom, stamina, move forward movement, right? In a way, you have two horses here, right? So there is a need, Gemini, for you to be free. If you're in a committed relationship and you may have been in a relationship with this person for a while, but you may have a tendency, Gemini, this person knows you well enough to know that it's hard for you to let them into your heart, you know. This is a time to change that, and your relationship can move to such a much more passionate and much more higher level, spiritually, emotionally, physically, everything, right? So you have to show yourself to the world. Aspects about your personality that your significant other, for those of you who are in a relationship, aspects about yourself that your significant other wants to see, and you haven't you haven't shown them that. You know, try to break out of, your cage. Let them see who you truly are. Let your significant other feel secure with you. If it's a financial issue, talk to your significant other about it, for those of you who are in a relationship. Let them know your struggles in your mind. Let them be there for you. Let them nurture you. Let them help you. Take off the mask, Gemini. Let go of this impoverished mindset. Be wealthy in all that you do. Don't wait for the money or wait for the permission to do what is best for you. Just do it at any given time. Just do it, right? So take off the mask and show your beauty to the world, okay? So much love and light to all of you, Gemini. I wish you guys all the best of luck on this journey, and I hope to see you guys on your next video. Okay, take care. Bye.